Bruce has been out of the country. Where? My favorite country then? Israel. Okay. Where? Lima. We went, Mr. Powell and I went to Peru.
Well, I've been in 27 countries.
Wow, good for you. That's great. Why?
Why? Work.
Work?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Travel's fun, isn't it?
Not when you're doing it for work.
Well, not if you do it for work. Well, I do it for work. I love it. Of course, it's taking students around.
Different type of work.
That's true. Who else? Hands. Where?
A couple places in Australia.
It's been a long flight. Where? Soviet Union?
No, Sevilla.
Slovenia. Spain. Seville. Beautiful. I was gonna say Soviet Union's been gone a while. Over here, where?
Costa Rica?
All right, his favorite place in the world?
One of my favorites.
Belize.
Belize. Okay, Belize City?
Yeah,
Beautiful down there, isn't it?
it was nice.
All right, so I have traveled a lot, and I was a study abroad participant myself in the late 80s with Illinois State for a year in Austria. And because of that experience, I have been motivated to travel and get into, businesses and finish my degree and get a master's degree so I had money to travel, all because of a study abroad experience. So I set up a study abroad program at Wake Tech in 2012 and have taken about 360 students on 23 trips around the world. And all of those students, including Mr. Powell, who's not a student but a faculty member who went on the trip, will tell you it was the best, all of them, by the way, will tell you it was the best thing they've ever done in their life. It is motivating them to go to other schools for international business. I have students that are working for Disney World full-time. I have a student at SAS. I have students that moved to Europe to become nannies. I have a student in Asia that just moved over there because they loved Vietnam. So we developed an opportunity at Wake Tech for people who want to take advantage of study abroad while they're in a community college. There aren't many community colleges that do this. So you get that on your resume, it can help you. Now, Salzburg, Austria, where I went to school for a year, we've been doing for 5 years. This is a true study abroad for 2 weeks where you can get up to 6 credit hours for taking my class or now Mr. Powell's class in Austria, next to Germany, in the Alps. In the morning we do class, and in the afternoon, we go to a couple castles. We go to fortresses. We go to Hitler's hideout at the top of the Alps. We do it all. And this program is a Wake Tech program that I was lucky enough to start because I knew the director of Salzburg College where I went to school. So for the first time, we are offering an accounting course that Mr. Powell is going to teach in Austria next summer, along with my international business course that I teach. So if anybody's interested at all, and I'm going to pass around, well, send me an email. I'll send you the information, just the info. It doesn't sign you up for the course, but it gives you the information. Anybody that does these trips, it adds something on your resume. Now, interviewers today, especially in Raleigh for the big jobs, they're going to ask you a couple questions. And one of the questions they ask you is, what did you do in college other than take a class? So, I don't care, I'd love you to do study abroad, but you don't have to do study abroad, but you better do something. And those somethings are, I got an internship, I joined a club or two at Wake Tech. We have 17 clubs, including an accounting club. We have an international club. We have an econ club. You gotta join a club. Or I've done a study abroad. You do 2 or 3 of those, I'm telling you, the interview becomes a lot easier. But you gotta do at least one. And we have too many Wake Tech students that have 0. I went to school and I worked. Well, you're in with the masses of people looking for that job you want. You need to add something to your resume. Clubs are free, I think. How much is accounting club?
There's no fees or dues to join the accounting club. I don't know if a lot of clubs have dues.
I don't think they do.
We definitely.
Okay, study abroad costs money. If you want to know the prices, you just email me. My email is jrmyers@waketech.edu. How come Mr. Powell doesn't have a marker?
Somebody already took them off. I'm gonna put it up for everybody.
J.R. Myers at laketech.edu to take Mr. Powell in Austria and get 3 credits, and then tour with us in the afternoons. By the way, Salzburg, Austria is the most beautiful city on the planet. That's been voted in all travel magazines 4 out of the last 6 years. It is the home of the Sound of Music, the birthplace of Mozart, and people end up crying when they see the city for the first time. I see it every year. Students just, a lot of them have never left North Carolina, let alone get to Austria, okay? It is beautiful. All right, that's pretty neat. .edu, okay.
Yeah, I can't seem to get it right today.
Let me see.
The things were going
I
on.
won't cancel ours, I'm just minimum.
Yeah, that's fine, you can do whatever you need to. Go to the crime. Yeah, and I've already got, yep, absolutely, it's fine. They already. All right, cool. This is really, yeah, this place is beautiful. So cool. Working?
School is right in the center of that city. Anybody have any questions at all? Yes?
How many people do you guys like usually take with you?
The most I had on this one was 36. We're gonna take 20. We have 14 already. Because he just added class, I may take a little bit more, make that class bigger, but another 10 for that trip. But about 25, maybe 30 total, I don't know. I'm gonna try to keep it around 20, 25. Any other questions at all? I'm also real good with parents that call me about this. If you get your parents to call me, you're going. I'm pretty good on the phone. My parents had time.
Sales guy.
What's wrong with sales?
No.
My parents had to call Illinois State before I went over. I mean, they had to figure, baseball, that's all. No other questions at all? Okay, if you send me an email, just send me information. And you'll get videos and blah, 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 and you make a choice. Yes.
Is that the only place y'all going to?
No, but that's my only 4 credit. We have other great trips. We're going to Egypt. We're going to Australia, New Zealand. We're going to Greece, Italy. We're going to Thailand. And our next upcoming trip is spring break. We're going to Peru again. It was so incredible. So we have a lot of trips. We've been everywhere in the last 8 years, 23 different countries. All right, yes.
If you're a sophomore this year and it's next summer, does that?
It doesn't matter if you're a sophomore, junior, if you're 82 and came back. I've taken 65-year-olds. You have to be at least 16, maybe 17, but doesn't matter. Any other questions? Yes?
What if I'm not taking class next summer?
Well, if you go on Austria, you have to take at least 1 class. All the other trips, no classes. Those are just, we're going to have fun, see the world, put it on your resume. Those are travel abroad trips. This is study abroad. This is the one that your accounting instructor's involved in. Anything else? All right, I appreciate it. My class, you're dismissed. Thank you. We'll see you on Wednesday.
And my class, make sure you